Hi, I'm Mike and I'm a physio from TPC, and today we're going to have a look at getting back to it after lockdown, or really potentially after any period of doing less than we might normally do. Now, the COVID-19 pandemic has really presented all of us with many challenges to navigate, and for some, in reality, this has meant the last 18 months of not doing very much, which means we do need to take a careful and considered approach about getting back to our usual routines. So whether this is for you, your mum or dad, or another important person in your life, let's make an easy to follow plan for everyone. First, let's think about what success actually looks like. So, for example, a goal might be, I want to return to visiting my daughter's Sally's place for dinner every Sunday. Now, this is a nice goal because it's something you can picture in your mind and you can imagine how it actually feels. The next thing we're going to need to do is to actually break down the steps involved in achieving this. So, things like we need to understand the location. So, where does Sally live? What's involved in getting there? Do we need to go up and down steps? Do we need to get in and out of a car? Do we need to walk down a footpath? And if so, how far do we need to walk? Even through to when we get to Sally's place, what are the chairs like compared to our chairs at home? Are they higher? Are they lower? Can you get on and off them easily? So this is really just scraping the surface, but there are a number of factors to consider, and these factors are going to change depending on your individual goal. So take some time to think through the process and actually write them out. Now, once you've got a clear list and a picture of what you're trying to achieve, we need to evaluate the gap between where your current capabilities are and what you need to be able to do. So your list is going to help break down the exact steps that we need to assess, and then, for example, we might actually assess them. So if you need to walk 30 meters down Sally's hallway, you might have a go at walking 30 meters. And if you can only get to 10 meters, we know there's a 20-meter gap. Now, after writing out that list and identifying the gaps, it's really time to build and execute a plan. And this is a really critical step in achieving a goal. So you can either spend time educating yourself about things like basic exercise principles, or you can work with a professional who already has that knowledge and can help you avoid the pitfalls and injuries. Now, I realize working with a professional, it is an investment, but this guidance can work wonders in the long run and it really save you a lot of time, stress, and money. Now, I've worked with people in the past who've done everything they can to avoid professional help, only to end up with an injury that required the same expertise they were trying to avoid for 3 times as long and at 3 times the cost. Now, what could a plan look like? So let's say we've identified a fitness gap of 20 meters in walking endurance. So our baseline, we're also going to establish how long it takes us to walk that distance and what the effort levels are. Now, the goal of this plan prescription is going to build that endurance, walking endurance sustainably. And that's about making fitness gains without driving up massive levels of fatigue or having an injury risk. So in week 1, we might aim to 15 meters by the end of the week. In week 2, we might get to 20. In week 3, we might get to 30. So key here is it's about incremental progress over time. There's no one workout or one session that's going to make everything come to life. But working with a professional is probably going to help you with designing that plan. Now, for 99% of people, a well-designed plan is going to take 8 to 10 weeks to complete. And this is because it usually takes this amount of time for the human body to adapt to building sustainable fitness. So if you think TPC can help you, your mum, or your dad to get back to something you loved doing pre-pandemic, please get in contact with our customer service team to find out how we can help. We'd love for you to become one of the people that joins our journey towards more Aussie seniors setting and smashing meaningful goals. So that's it for today. I hope that this information was helpful. And like I say, if you've got any questions at all, please get in touch. Have a great day.